What's up? What's up, everyone? It's your boy Karceno here. Absolutely. Let's get into this, people. Most of you are just probably finishing the game. I know a lot of you probably saw it earlier or it just ended. A lot of you are picking Boston to still win this series just because you cannot believe that they're losing to the 76ers. I told you the 76ers are going to the NBA championship. Told you since the beginning of the season, the NBA was scouting the 76ers, and I didn't even know why for this actual moment. But that's not the reason the 76ers won this game. Let's break down the game. The Boston Celtics are not a championship material team. They're not. They're a good regular season team. That's it. In the playoffs, where you have to consistently play a team over and over again to one of you win 4 games, this is difficult for Boston. They're good for a win here and there. But if Boston has to go to the grain to beat you, it's very hard for them to do that. That's why if they lose a game, it's normally by a substantial amount of points. Because down the stretch, they don't have a decision maker that can close the game out for them. They don't have anybody who can make those decisions down the stretch. Who is the star of Boston? The media try to make Jason Tatum the face of the team, but on the court, it's hard to see that he is the face of the team. Because down the stretch, they sure as hell didn't go to him. Oh, we're going to go down there and let people know what's happening. And I bet you we don't see your boy Christian. Another one of his teams finna be gone. Oh, they closing this out in Philly. It's over. 6 games. I saw a 6-7 game series. I thought they'd have to win game 7 in Boston, but game 6, this thing will be over. Well, they made the finals last year because the referees carried them to the finals last year. The Miami Heat had them beat dead to rights. Same situation. They were beat. They shot 56 more free throws than the Miami Heat. And the Miami Heat went to the paint way more than they did. Now, somebody take his phone away. This is not even that. This is more of a case of you're seeing people implode and do different things. You're seeing Jaylen Brown, who's probably going to be gone from Boston after this season. There's no way they're going to even consider paying you. And you're playing like this. It's like they're fighting each other on the court. Everything is one-on-one. There's no ball movement. None whatsoever. When they were winning games in this series, they were moving the ball. Philly is using a strategy in which the coach is not figured out yet. See, M.A. Udoka, you could have an assistant coach there that kind of know his style. They know what they ran last year because he was the assistant coach. But when you don't have M.A. Udoka's presence, you don't have his ingenuity, what he brings to the table. He knows to pull certain people out of games. He is say, Malcolm Brogdon's playing well right now. I need to have him in this game now. I need to bring White in for a minute and give my man a blow. I need Marcus Smart to be in there, and I want Marcus, this is what I want ran. He's not that kind of a coach. He's an assistant still, put in the role of head coach, and that's how he's coaching the game because the strategies is crazy. You have not figured out that they're taking Robert Williams and putting him in coverage at the top of the key repeatedly. They know you're not going to go to Robert Williams for a basket. He's got to guard Joel Embiid, and Joel Embiid is not even going to go to the paint. He's going to go to the free throw line and three-point line. That's the strategy. That's why they're keeping Robert Williams out of the paint so that the other guys can have an opportunity to rebound if he missed, because they're taking their best rebounder and best defender away from the paint. Robert Williams is so accustomed to being deep in the paint that he's not going to come out naturally for Joel Embiid. He's going to give Joel this kind of space. You see that? That's the kind of space he's giving Joel Embiid. And Embiid will kill you with that space from there. So when you're doing this, you're putting your team at a disadvantage. This team was beat in the second quarter. You're at home and you get blown out because you're getting beat in the second quarter? That doesn't even make sense. This team was defeated in the second quarter. I kid you not. By the time the second quarter started, the game was over. Nobody was talking. No, I saw it myself. I said, wow, they're really going to allow this. It's what they would call a done data. It was done. Yeah, well, I'll tell you one thing. Jason Tatum is going to have a long summer because now people are going to be looking at him and they're going to say, well, he had a good game. No, he didn't. No, he didn't. I don't care how many points somebody has. He had a terrible shooting day. He was making poor decisions on the court. He was done. My damn tax bill for 2022. It's not nice. I'll tell you that much. Buddy, when you got to pay $12,000 a year in taxes for your house, not happy is a good term because you're not going to be happy, trust me. So 36 points and a blowout. You guys were down double digits since the second quarter. And you telling me his 36 points meant something. What did his 36 points mean? See, this is what I'm talking about watching the game. Because, see, you'll see the stat line and say, well, man, Tatum's the only one doing something. He had 36 points. He was no impact on the game. He said that's LeBron logic. Yep. We're talking about impact on the game. His points were not effective. This is what they call 0 calories. Oh, they continuously took guys in one-on-one situations. Maxey deserves a game ball because he followed the game plan to perfection. Doc Rivers knew we got to get these guys out of the paint, their best defenders. Get them on the perimeter. They were doing switches to get Robert Williams or Al Horford, old Al, in one-on-one coverage at the top of the key, and then you use your speed to overwhelm them. Get in transition. You guys are long. Stop pulling up for three. Penetrate. Go right at Boston. And they realize Boston is soft. And Tucker gets the unappreciated award because you got to respect him, especially from his corner three position. But from a rebounding perspective, from a physicality that he's, no matter what his assignment is, because he did a number on Brown, and then he did a number on Marcus Smart. He did some good numbers on them. He's been keeping those guys frustrated, and that is what you need on your team. Somebody who knows how to get people out of their position, out of their spots, and put in a better situation for yourself. Oh, Maxey came up huge. Early on when the game started, they were aggressive. Philly went right after them. Joel Embiid decided they was like, we don't need Joel. We need him right at the top of the key doing what he's doing. James would be the penetrator. And then he can kick it out to Joel. They had it perfect for Boston. Tobias Harris will take their smaller guards down to the post up, shoot. It was an excellent game plan tonight by Philly. It was how you would draw it up, how to beat a team. This is what coaching is. For like everybody who want to know what coaching is, this is coaching. It was like Boston never saw a scouting report. Seriously, it's like they never saw a scouting report on the 76ers. You guys could have done a better job because you guys know what the 76ers are going to run every night. It's like they never played them before. I swear. They stood in there, looked like a deer in headlights. Like they didn't have a clue as to what was going on. I'm trying to give you guys an example here. Let's take a good look. Now, look at this play here. Now, Robert Williams, once again, the suspect, Robert Williams. He's so used to playing inside the paint because that's his job. Protect the paint. Deep penetration. Why is Robert Williams in the middle? The middle don't even need to be protected. He's guarded. Maxey stops, kicks it back. Look how much space Robert Williams got to make up to get to Joel Embiid. Embiid loves the ball right there. He'll shoot it from that spot without a dribble. Catch and shoot. Why are you even holding your hands up? Look how far back you are. What the hell is holding your hand up finna do? That's a Joel Embiid shot. He's like loving the fact that you stand 50 yards back. What the hell was you thinking this morning? I know I have a video on that already. I already have a video. I don't even think I put it out yet. I think this live stream came before the video, but yeah, I got a video on the Golden State situation. Corey, you must be talking to them. Where's HD? HD's probably live on his channel right now. He's like, I know you picked us. I picked y'all at the beginning of the season. Well, actually, I said KD, Kyrie, and the Brooklyn Nets. But the league is wanting the 76ers to go. This is at the start of the season when it was 0-0. Nobody's played any games in the league. I was like, hey, y'all better put some money on Philly. I don't think the Warriors are done tomorrow, but it wouldn't surprise me because the league would want the Lakers and LeBron to get some rest. Well, the series isn't over yet. Because if Philly lose at home to Boston, then they might just lose the series. I don't know what the hell, because winning a game 7 in Boston, That is going to be difficult to do. But I don't see how you lose to Boston. That second quarter was a masterclass of this is how we're going to beat them. We're going right at Boston. They couldn't stop transition. They couldn't stop anything Philly was doing. It wasn't like, oh, we're going to get on a run. They couldn't get on a run because they couldn't stop Philly. Philly was attacking them in the paint, outside, kickouts. Maxey was on fire, and he was breaking down their defense like I've never seen. They couldn't guard him too much. Tobias Harris decided, I'm not going to shoot threes. I'm going to just go in the paint and shoot, and it was beautiful. Stay there. This is the way they played tonight is the way they should always play. Let teams have to adjust to this. Everybody got great shots. Pick and roll. Well, if you take Big Al out of the paint and he got to come up and guard somebody at the top of the key, that hurts you. So you get a pick and roll, you get Maxey guarded by Big Al. Big Al, he's going to go around Big Al. Then your defense got to rotate. You know, Boston love Big Al, but Big Al can't for a series. They're going to figure out a way to make him obsolete. Remember the NBA Finals? Big Al had those 2 games where he was scoring all those points, and then they shut Big Al down. He didn't have those open shots anymore. Oh, it's going to be time. Jason Tatum's going to be moved. The Sixers and 6, yeah, it's the way I got it. Yeah, I made a video this morning about the Golden State Warriors thing. You guys will see that probably sometime tonight. I'm gonna just put it out because I was actually it's all so stupid. Well, the thing is, I made the video, then I went to sleep, so I didn't get a chance to release the video. It's also telling people what the bet. The game's already over now, so you might as well ignore the bets. An NBA insider. No, what they do is they come to try to recruit you in your channel and have you work for them, the NBA. So they allow you to use certain footage for highlights, but you're not to down a player or down the game. And for some reason, at one point, they thought I was somebody who was in that department. I don't know how that happened, but oh no, this is a few years ago. And then I made a video going after LeBron and saying Luka and this. Then when I said Adam Silver should be fired, oh, that was met with so much disdain. They looked down on that. Easy money. Booker can get off when you got Kevin Durant on the other side. You got to be careful with how you guard Booker now because you can't just submerge all your defense to him when you have Kevin Durant on the other side of the court. Well, if you're Boston, your back's against the wall. You're on the road. There's no pressure for you to close it out. But you should be aggressive if you're Boston for game 6. You might as well go all out. I mean, Sam Casilla's done a great job, right along with Doc Rivers with strategizing for the game. No, PJ Tucker, he does the dirty work. That's why you need a guy like him on it. PJ Tucker will cuss you out in a heartbeat. If you're not following the plan, he will cuss you out. I ain't joking. He will cuss you out. You see that? That's what the F you talking about, Negro face. You see Tobias Harris like, uh-oh. Somebody didn't tick them off. Look, they're like, wait a minute, hold on. You just ain't gonna talk to Truck Tucker that way. That's the what the F you talking about, Negro? When you get that look, that's all that matters. the F you talking about, nigga? He told him flat out. He wasn't playing, was he? Trying to tell you. Brown can have 30. And as long as the end, the 76ers got more points than the Boston Celtics. That's all that matters. Yeah, he's locking up Brown. He's frustrating Brown. And he's helping out on Marcus Smart on switches. And this has been Boston's problem like they had in the finals. They don't have a closer. They don't know who to go to down the stretch. Is it Joe going to be Tatum? Is it going to be Brown? Is it going to be Marcus Smart? Who is your closer? This is why when the Celtics was winning games down the stretch or in the regular season, they normally win games by like 8, 10, or 4. Other teams will come back. They will barely hold on. They'll have a 20-point lead, lose that, go all the way down, or they'll lose the game. They've lost a lot of games. They were up by 20. Look at what happened against the Atlanta Hawks. The Hawks should have been out in 4, maybe 5. You're not supposed to go to a dog fight with the Atlanta Hawks. Every game was a dog fight with the Atlanta Hawks. Oh, I was asleep. Y'all wake me up when y'all eliminated. y'all were in a bad situation. Y'all had personnel problems in Atlanta. There was no way the Boston Celtics should have been in a dogfight. Joe Mazzulla's out of his league. He's an assistant coach. Some people are just made to be assistant coaches. They can't handle being a head coach. Well, Philly would have championships right now, and the Miami Heat wouldn't have Jimmy Butler. The 76ers would have kept, they would have had, Tobias Harris would have been gone. They would have had Ben Simmons, Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler. Now you trade Ben for James Harden. So now you got Jimmy Butler, James Harden, Joel Embiid. losing game one was a huge effect on Boston because they were playing on the media and everything, the Boston media, everybody's right in their face as soon as they lost game one. Then when they went up 2-1, it relaxed. Then they got hit in the mouth with the game winner, and they haven't recovered from that. Why you didn't get the shot off? All of that stuff was down the stretch. Why y'all didn't get a shot off? Because they didn't know who was going to shoot the ball down the stretch. Now you carry that over into game four, thinking that's all right, we'll get game four. Then you get smacked in the mouth early. And from the second quarter on, the game was over. You panicked. The team is immature. They're not ready. And it's over. For anybody believing that Boston still have a shot, go buy your lottery ticket right now because you got a better chance of winning that lottery. They're done. Brown going off. Well, it all comes down to Philly. If they make dumb decisions or the shots not dropping just happen to be off that night, then they will lose. But here, everything was working. It was so smooth. Mm-hmm. You already checked out? I see. All right, well, let me get to the Suns game. Focus on that now. I'm watching it sparingly, seeing how hurt Booker is right now. But thanks, y'all, for tuning in. Hit y'all later.